patch, new patch, new patch, new patch! As of September the 18th, 2025, year of our Lord, StarCraft has a new patch on the PTR. Doesn't mean these changes are going in for sure, but this is the first pass at changes that may go into the video game. I know a lot of people have said, oh, it's a dead game, it's over forever. It's not. It's a live game, clearly because they just posted about this. Let's go top to bottom. Zerg. That's us, okay? And just so you know, if you're watching this video or seeing me live, I have a strong Zerg bias, and that's how it is, okay? Spire cost reduced from 200 to 150. Saving 50 resources on either side. I like that. Centrifugal hooks now gives +5 HP bonus to Banes again. Okay. So far, we're off to a great start. I like this. Microbial Shroud reduces range attacks by 50% damage. Wow. Microbial Shroud effect no longer persists for a few seconds after the unit has left the shroud. Okay. Will we use it? Maybe. Protoss. Energy overcharge grant has been reduced from 100 to 50 energy. Good. Nerf it again. Energy overcharge cooldown reduced from 60 to 45 seconds. That's a buff. Okay. Mothership HP reduced from 350 to 300. If we do some quick math here, they can use this a little bit more often, but they're getting half the value. So if it was they could use it every 30 seconds, they would have the same energy income. So they did lower the energy income that Protoss has from energy overcharge. So this is overall a nerf, which is good. This is probably the most abusive mechanic in the game for this current patch, like before the PTR. Storm farming, you could call it, or infinite energy oracle hack, either of those things. Mothership HP reduced from 350 to 300. Okay. Psystorm duration increased from 2.86 seconds to 8.58 seconds. Okay. Psystorm damage reduced from 10 to 5 per tick. Okay. Okay, less DPS. Way less damage per second. The number of seconds went way up, but the amount of damage per second is half. That's great. That's great. Wow, less energy income and less DPS in Storm. Protoss might need to make other units. This is crazy. This is groundbreaking. They might need to make units other than High Templar. Astonishing. Dark Templar blink attack delay reduced from 0.75 to 0.25. Okay, blink DT is super rare, but this probably helps someone. Surveillance mode now reveals the observers, increases the vision from 13.75 to 15. Okay, so they're basically overlords. Terran. Siege tank can no longer be abducted when in siege mode. But why? You can lift a Thor. Okay. Viking cost reduced from 150.75 to 125.50. Okay. Drilling claws effectiveness increased from 1.07 to 0.71 seconds. Okay, so I'm guessing this is just the speed that they burrow in. Hyperspeed rotors research time decreased to 79 seconds. It doesn't say what it was before, but this is the Banshee speed upgrade. Okay. Fixed an issue with Cyclone attack upgrade giving +1 instead of +2. Fixed an issue with Cyclone lock-on cooldown. Good. Issue with Mothership attack range. I think this fixes the Cyclone stuff that we've had before. They were just getting way too much value for that unit. Love to see that nerf. God, I'm just going to enjoy this nerf for a second. I feel all the matches of F2 Terrans farming MMR with the Cyclone bug. And some of that MMR came from me. And I'm just appreciating this change. I'm appreciating change in general whenever stuff is bad and messed up, but then someone notices and then fixes that. That's beautiful. Issue with orbital commands not auto-rallying. Okay. So overall, Zerg buff to Banes, Microbial Shroud may be back pro level. Who knows? Spire cost reduced. Okay. This seems like a really small way to try to incentivize Spire, but we'll take it. I'll take it. Nice nerfs on Energy Overcharge, nice nerfs on Storm. Increasing the duration forever, like, what the fuck is going to stay there for 8.5 seconds? Who would be in one spot for that long? Okay. But yeah, you're going to be able to counterplay Storm a lot more by just moving out of it. DT Blink, someone is going to do this to you probably, so just be aware of that. Yeah, this one is interesting. I guess they didn't like tanks being abducted in TVZ. And I'm glad the Cyclone bug is fixed. Pretty small patch. Based on the banter on Reddit, I thought this was going to be more monumental, but this isn't really that much information. But these are changes that are welcome to me. I give this this patch a solid 5 out of 7. Some things that it could have had. Make Broodlords good. That would be nice. Maybe just throw in a nerf. Something to Protoss and Terran, just because. But aside from that, I like this a lot. This is on PTR, so this is not in the game yet, but it will be in the game if these changes are approved. You can test this in the video game, and I will do so today. This is my quick breakdown of the new patch. New patch, new patch, new patch, new patch!